Hello students, today in this video we will discuss about your next topic. And today's topic is uniform circular motion. Okay, according to our syllabus, there is only introduction of the circular motion in your syllabus. In detail, you will discuss about the circular motion in your next class. Okay, which is very interesting topic. But here we discuss here only the definition of the uniform circular motion and the theoretical fact about the circular motion. Okay, see on the board carefully, because it is very interesting topic of the daily life of the human lives. Okay, so now we start. Uniform circular motion. We are already familiar with non-uniform motion in a straight line. Okay, you know very well about velocity. Velocity is a vector quantity. Okay, and vector quantity has two things mainly: magnitude and direction. Okay, if the magnitude is constant and direction is different at different points, that means varying, then we will be non-uniform. Okay, that means doesn't take constant. If direction is fixed, for example along a straight line, but magnitude is fixed, direction is fixed and magnitude varying, then overall effect of the velocity will be varying with respect to time. Okay, similarly, if direction is fixed, magnitude is fixed, then the overall effect of the velocity or vector will be constant. That means it does not vary with time. Okay, in case of uniform motion along a straight line, the direction of the object or the velocity is constant, and if the magnitude of the velocity is also constant, then this type of motion is known as uniform motion. Uniform motion along a straight line. Okay, in case of acceleration, if the acceleration is constant with both direction and magnitude, then that type of motion of that object is known as uniform accelerated motion. Okay, if the acceleration is varying with respect to time, then this type of motion is known as non-uniform accelerated motion. Okay, non-uniform accelerated motion. In that section we will discuss about the uniform circular motion. Uniform means anything is constant. So what is constant in case of circular motion? See on the board. Suppose we have a square. We have a square. Suppose speed of object is constant आपके ऑब्जेक्ट की जो स्पीड है वह क्या है, कांस्टेंट है, और वो ऑब्जेक्ट इस पाथ से स्टार्ट करता है ए टू बी, बी टू सी एंड डी टू ए, लाइक दैट। ए से मूव करता है। तो आप देखिए जब आपके ऑब्जेक्ट का स्पीड कांस्टेंट है तो उस कंडीशन में क्या होगा, द मोशन of the object will be uniform motion along a straight line from A to B and again B to C and again C to D and again D to A. In these four sections, the motion of the object will be uniform motion along a straight line. But if we take overall effect of the moving object along this path, then the motion of that object will not a uniform motion, because the direction of the velocity suddenly change here, suddenly change here, suddenly change here, suddenly change here. That means the direction of the velocity change 4 times on the corner of the square. Okay, so in this case is not a uniform motion. Okay, now again we take more sides like that. Then in that case, see, suppose the speed of the object is constant, then the direction of the object of the velocity of the moving object in this section is constant, in this section is fixed, in this section is fixed also. All the sections the direction of the moving object is fixed, but the direction of the velocity of the moving object at the corners suddenly change. Okay, so the if we see overall effect of the motion, then we can say that the motion of the moving object is not a uniform motion. But if we increase the sides of the polygon, and after overall if we take the sides of the polygon infinite, in that case this figure comes out circular motion. In that case we can say that speed of the moving object, speed of the moving object, कंसीडर कर लेते हैं, moving object is constant, but direction of the velocity is continuously varying point to point, varying point to point, and the magnitude of the velocity is the speed, is equal to the speed. Okay, so the overall effect of these factors, we can say that velocity is not constant, velocity is not constant. So we can say that velocity is not constant, okay, but change in velocity produces acceleration. So here also exists an acceleration, okay, and the direction of that acceleration is always towards the center, okay, and that acceleration is known as centripetal acceleration, which is very important factor. any motion, any phenomena in which the object moves along a circular path, there exists a centripetal acceleration. If you know about the definition of force, then if you have acceleration, then also there exists a force F equals to ma, and the direction of force will be same as the direction of acceleration. So there also exists a force towards the center, which is known as centripetal force. Okay, this force is known as centripetal force. ओके, आई थिंक आपको क्लियर हो रहा होगा. चलिए ज्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जाएंगे, ये आपका 11th क्लास का टॉपिक है, वहां पर डिस्कस करेंगे डिटेल में. तो यहाँ पर जो इससे कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स है वो हम लिख देते हैं. तो आप ट्राई कीजिएगा. व्हेन ए बॉडी or object moves along a circular path with constant speed, then the motion of that object is known as uniform circular motion. Okay, due to the change in direction, continuous change लिख दीजिए. due to the continuous change in direction of the moving object, the velocity does not a constant. Due to continuous change in velocity produces acceleration whose direction is always towards center of the circular path. Therefore, it is known as centripetal acceleration. Okay, and the force developed due to centripetal acceleration is known as centripetal force. Please note this in your notebook. Okay, this is the last topic of your first unit section of the motion part. In next section we will take law of motions. Okay, and the law of motions are the second part of your first unit of the physics. Okay, try कीजिएगा. After this we will take a problem related to the equation of motions which is based on your syllabus. Okay, okay, come back. After writing this, we take a sample problem based on the graphical method of the equation of motions, driving equation of motions. So see on the board carefully. First problem is a car. Problem first. A car initially at rest. Initially at rest attains a, please close the door, attains a velocity of 20 meter per second in a time interval. In a time interval of 5 seconds, find acceleration of the car. Okay, try to solve this. Give me answer in comments section. Okay, now we will try to solve this equation. First thing is a car initially at rest. That means initially car is in rest. That is velocity, initial velocity is 0. Attains a velocity of 20 meter per second. That means final velocity is 20 meter per second. In what seconds? In what time? A time interval of 5 seconds from rest to this velocity is 5 seconds. And find out the value of acceleration. Acceleration is denoted by A. Now check out the equation of motion which is suitable for this data. Okay, and you know very well these four quantities are comes in the first equation of motion. Since first equation of motion is V equals to U plus AT, then after putting the values of the given data, V is 20, U is 0, A is unknown and T is 5, then implies that A is 20 by 5, that means 4. And what is the unit of acceleration? You know very well. Acceleration is change in velocity divided by time, and the unit of velocity is meter per second and divided by second, that means meter per second square. This is the answer. And the positive sign of the acceleration shows that the velocity of the moving object increasing with respect to time. If here comes negative sign, then the motion of the object will be deaccelerated motion. Okay, that means the velocity of the moving object will decrease with respect to time. Okay, so now we take another example or problem. Another problem is based on the graph. The following table gives time and corresponding velocities of a car. Plot a velocity time graph and calculate acceleration of the car. Okay, the table is time in second, velocity in meter per second. First is time 0, velocity 0. Time 1 second, velocity is 3. Time 2 second, velocity is 6. Time 3 second, velocity is 9. Time 4 second, 12. And 5 second. After 5 second, velocity is 15. Now the problem is of velocity time graph. To plot a velocity time graph, we take two axes, x-axis and y-axis. Time axis represented, x-axis represented time, and y-axis will represent velocity. Okay, at t equals to 0, velocity is 0. This is first point. Here take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and 6. Take here the scale which is suitable for the given data. Can you take 100, 200, 300, 400? Okay, which is suitable. And here 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So here we take 3, 6, 9, 12 and 15. Okay. Now see here. After 1 second, velocity increases by 3. After 1 second, velocity increases by 3 seconds. That means the change in velocity with respect to time is same. So the acceleration of the moving car is constant, which is the part of a uniform accelerated motion along a straight line. Along a straight line. Here we consider also motion along a straight line. Okay. There is no hint about the path, but we consider here the motion of the moving objects is always along the straight line, because here also give rise the magnitude of the velocity, because direction here fixed. If direction is changing with respect to time, then the velocity will be represented in the form of direction. Okay, remember this point. So draw the points at 0, 0, 0. At 1 second, velocity is 3. At 2 second, velocity is 6. Okay. At 3 second, velocity is 9. And 4 second, velocity is 12. And at 5 second, velocity is 15. And these are the points. Now makes these points. So this is a straight line. This is a straight line. Okay. So the path of the moving object is a straight line. Now after that we will find out the value of the acceleration. You know very well acceleration is nothing but the slope of the graph. Okay. Acceleration is equal to slope of the graph. Also you can use the definition of the acceleration, change in velocity by change in time, delta by delta. Okay, but we take here from the graph, slope of the graph, VT graph. Okay, and slope is nothing but, take here a triangle O. Suppose this point is A and this is point B in this angle. So suppose this angle theta, then this will be slope will be AB perpendicular upon base OA, and AB is nothing but, last point is 6 minus 0 and 2 minus 0, that is 3 meter per second square. This is the answer. That means the acceleration of the moving car is equal to 3 meter per second square. Okay. So try to solve the problems of your books, which may be any writer or any addition. Okay. And if you have any doubt, any problem, then please WhatsApp your problem on my WhatsApp number 8979558902, and then we will discuss that problem in your next lecture. Okay, thank you for watching this video.